What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at Farid, the new player of the month, and unfortunately it is not Neymar. It is going to be this guy. 82 rated cam, stat wise looks relatively okay. He's going to be a bang average card at the very least, but he comes in at an 80 rated team. It's about 20 to 25k. I could not do it. It's a special card. We'll get him in the club. We'll see what he's all about. And you never know. With Icon Swaps 2 coming out. And can you see that? Literally, where am I pointing? At the top here, you can see the black lines. EA is cutting corners again. You can see a card behind it. So, I thought they would get used to that. But we've got him in the club. Let's jump into the team and see some of his stats. So looking at his in-games then, so he is a 5-star skiller, 4-star weak foot, 5'10", high attack and medium defensive. He is right-footed as well, 90-93. What are we looking at? He is obviously Algerian, so links up with Mahrez if you really cater to, and obviously does link up with the other player of the month as well. A little bit of a happy coincidence there, and obviously he links up with Atal as well if you was to kind of work that together. So a nice little Algerian link there. Stat wise, if we get the right player, is what we've got outside of the foot, flair, nice. Obviously we've gone with the hunter for like it's going to be necessary, which would give you 93 pace, 87 shooting, 86 centre forward, 85 cam. It's not awful. Like I think everyone's kind of like in the doubt that they wanted Neymar, but again that SBC would have been just unreal to kind of do. And obviously with prime moments coming tomorrow, then obviously you're just not going to be able to do it, to be fair. But Neymar would have been nice. It's just not their choice entirely. Obviously he didn't get player of the month, and I think he didn't score as many goals as everybody thinks being nominated. So for me, it is what it is. Obviously he's got agility and balance, very nice. Composure's okay. Ball control, dribbling's looking good. Reaction's a little bit low. Passing, crossing looks good. Curve looks good. Short and long, again, you're looking average. And then obviously shooting with this boost goes up to 87, so should be quite nice. So without further ado, let's just jump into some gameplay. Into Farid. We've got Virgil coming across, made the little chip, and it's not enough for Delort. But we do get the goal with Messi. Oh, he's offside. Into Farid. We've got two people chasing. Oh, he's gone for double. Just, how on earth has he missed that? That is unreal. That is his strong foot. He should be burying that. And that's where an 82 will come into it, really. I think I kind of should have really expected that, but I just thought that chance is too easy not to miss. Just like that. 5-star skills is nice, and he'll have spouts of goodness. He'll have spouts of being really good, but the composure, the kind of just the overall rating cap will affect this card massively in comparison to the 90 Virgils, the Wayne Rooney's, everybody. The rating is just far too low for this point in the game. Realistically, they needed to bump him up to an 86, 87 at the very, very minimum. And I don't know how feasible that is, being what his, I've just kind of let him score looking, but I think it's his first in form, and he's come from a 72, so he has come up 10 ratings as it is, but I just think it's still not enough. Farid, every time he just comes across, goes onto his other foot. He is a skillful player, and obviously with the agility and balance that he does possess, if you are decent at that, you can make him look 10 times as good just from a little bit of skill. We know that that's always the case when we can see like a 5-star skiller, 81, a Saint Max, someone like that. They sometimes look way better than what they are. But in terms of kind of like actually playing, he wouldn't stand a chance in Foot Champs, in my opinion. Farid back on the ball. Gonna find it in his Algerian teammate. One more. Into him. Just needed to roll it a little bit quicker. Back to him. That's got to be a free kick. I wonder how his free kicks are. In accordance to football, it's 87. So, that realistically... Where's he gone? That's not terrible. Let's see what we can do there. Come on. Here we go. It's beautiful. Green time. Oh, I should have just went a little bit under and that would have been perfect. Into Farid. Goes around him, and it's a lovely finesse. Don't know what this guy's doing. Into Farid again. We like his kind of scoop and everything is absolutely wonderful. In terms of strength, doesn't really have too much, and it is kind of a bit jarring whenever he gets tackled so easily off the ball. And again, let's go with the 1-2. See, Messi's going to put him in. We can see for Messi again. I knew he'd back off. And across. Nearly getting that assist straight off the bat. Into Farid. Can we find Delortin? Oh, he would have found a great ball across there. I think he might have just been offside, to be honest. Into Farid. He's going to find that cracking ball over to Zambrotta. Going to try and find him again. Doesn't manage to in the end. Farid's going to make the charge down the wing. Can we find it with Messi? It's a lovely little through ball. We find Mane coming across. Going to play that for Messi. And across. That's beautiful. Using that kind of that doubt, that second run, especially when you've got someone like a Messi in your team, or you've got someone who is seen as the better player, you can use it to your advantage in terms of faking that run, going the other way, and pretty much probably say 9 times out of 10, everyone will always go for that easy option, because especially someone like a Neymar, an Mbappe, a Messi, they're going to think that's who they're going to go for, and then you kind of just wait for a later date to pass him to it. Oh, Farid with a lovely ball into Mane, who is never going to miss. Great assist straight off the bat there. Back into Farid. It's the skill moves is lovely, and I do think the agility side of him is wonderful. I just think he has got that kind of overall rating cap, only being 82 rated. It's going to be that he does struggle in some aspects. Oh, but he does have a nice turn on him. That's one thing that I really like. If you're good with that left stick dribbling, he's going to be absolutely fantastic for you. So going into Farid's overall review, literally the SBC is coming in at about 30k and 25 on the PlayStation. Obviously the market, I think, is still high at the moment. Let's just have a quick look. Where was the market again? The market is, oh here, market, of course it is. So in Index 100, the market is 73, which in the daily side of stuff is relatively stable. I think we did go down quite a bit in January, and then it has come up during obviously all of the SBCs and all of that stuff. So I think we are relatively up at the moment, but it has got room to come down. Whether it does come down anytime soon is the next question. So the market is a little bit higher than normal. Obviously 29k, not bad at all. 80 rated team. Literally, if we just have a quick look at the SBC before we finish off, we have got to give up 80 rated, 1 League One player, 1 team in a week, and it's got to be 80 chem. This is practically what I did, to be honest. I used an 81 inform that was from League One, which I had untradeable, so not bad at all, and literally Premier League around him. That is literally it. That's all you need to do. League One, team of the week, 80 rated, 80 chem, 11 players. It's very, very simple to do. Look at the cheapest. I would always recommend going to this one and just having a quick look who is the cheapest. Like, you can go get a 1.8, maybe look at a Dutch link. You've obviously got Tadic, Unana, you've got Tagliafico. If you wanted to go that route, for instance, look at the links between them. Are you looking to spend 184, 183, 182? Have a look at who is the cheapest and who you've got in your club and link them together. Even if you use like 78s and then buy 282s, that is the way to do it, in my opinion, for the cheapest, if you haven't got like the full 80 rated team in your club already. Overall wise, it was, like I said, I think he's a good player in terms of like how good he is. If he was an 86, 87, he'd be absolutely fantastic. He's got the 5-star skills. He's got a 4-star weak foot. He's got a decent pace. We whacked a Hunter on him, which obviously turns it into 93. Shooting wise, again, if he was a little bit higher, that would be practically maxed out. Dribbling wise was nice. Reactions, a little bit dead, but he's got the agility, the balance side of it. Composure again, a little bit letting downside. Great dribbling. strength-wise, it wasn't great. He did get taken the ball off a considerable amount of times, but in terms of like turning, speed, skill, was very, very good for an 82. Obviously, looking at like a 90 and 91, they're going to be leagues and everything above this card because of that rating. And obviously, the price does reflect that. For me, I don't know why they didn't go higher. I do know that he is obviously 10 ratings higher still, but I think 82 at this point of the game, to say that's going to get rid of a whole month of League On Player of the Month is just not worth it in the slightest. I know, again, they don't really have too much say in it. I just think they should have bumped him up to at least an 85, 86, but that is it really. Hopefully you did enjoy the video though. Like and subscribe. I'm going to give him personally an 8 out of 10, and I think that is, in terms of an 82 rated, that's a 10 out of 10. As an 82 rated, absolutely fantastic. SBC's cheap, and he's another League On Player of the Month in the club. But as a kind of an overall, he's good, but only for his rating. Let me know down below what you think. Make sure you like and subscribe. Next time.